Okay, first thing I want to say is that all of these shots were made using this professional heavy-duty tripod from SIRUI. And when I say professional, it's not like a joke, I mean it. Cause you know, there are a lot of tripods in this world, but some of them are just a little bit better than others. Anyway, let's talk about 3 reasons why you need to invest in a good professional tripod. Reason number 1. Safety! Yes, this is my first reason because it's the most important reason so far. Because you see, I have a lot of cameras and most of them are quite expensive. I mean, money is my second name. First one is no. And I mean, even if a camera is not expensive, would you like to break it? And I remember this one time when I decided to use a very cheap tripod with one of my film cameras. This story has no happy ending. Anyway, I don't have this camera anymore with me because I sold it like 6 years ago or something like that. So, I was making a portrait photo shoot and I placed my camera on this very cheap tripod and I turned away from the camera to a model to explain what I want her to do, and once I turned back to my camera on this beautiful tripod, I memorized the exact moment when my camera was 2 centimeters away from the ground. Yes, my camera fell from the tripod and almost broke completely. And what was even worse, that was supposed to be my first picture ever on this film camera. So yes, this is quite a sad story, at least for me. So, if you, my friend, don't want to have such a beautiful story to tell, better buy a nice and safe tripod. Reason number 2. Versatility or flexibility. Yeah, I love flexibility more. Okay, there are 2 types of tripods in general, for photography and for videography. And what is truly fascinating about this fact is every photography tripod can be used only for photography, but every videography tripod can be used both for photography and for videography. So this is very versatile. No, flexible. And honestly, in my opinion, it is better to have 2 tripods, one for photography and one for videography, because photography tripods are usually more compact and easier to use. But if we are talking only about choosing one tripod, then of course it should be for videography. Well, I mean, as I said, you can both use it for photography and for videography, so you can kind of save a little bit of money buying just one, but good tripod. Moving to the next reason. Reason number 3. And the reason number 3 is comfort. Yes, when you get a nice high-end tripod, it's much easier to work to do your job. And yes, of course, I know that at the end of the day, the gear doesn't matter. And I mean, of course, you can shoot with no tripod at all. You can use your table, you can use your chair, you can use any surface when you are on a budget. And that's really great. I mean, that's amazing to still be creative when you have no money or if you are at your start point. I've been there and I still remember those times when I could not afford any tripod. Even the cheapest tripod was already too expensive for me. But now when I finally can afford some gear, it's just easier. And I can be more focused on the work, on the shooting, instead of just worrying if my camera is gonna fall or not. And this tripod is the most recent purchase, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm happy. I mean, this head rotation is just incredible. And I can even control the force that you need to apply in order to move your camera. Like, I can set it loose so it will be really easy to rotate. Or I can set it really hard and get this like smooth following effect. Okay, and to sum it up, gear doesn't matter. Skill matters. But it's much easier to do your job with a great gear. That's the end. Anyway, let me know if you like this video by pressing the like button or subscribing to my channel. That would be even better. And do let me know if you still have some questions about this tripod or any gear I use. Alright, thank you for being here and see you soon.